Welcome to the Sands Expo Center in steamy Las Vegas, Nevada. It's the Cigar Lockdown Unlocked Show with your hosts, Sammy Phillips, Clay Roberts, Bill Paley, and Matt Booth. With an incredible lineup of some of the world's most exciting cigar manufacturers. Now grab your cigars and cocktails and strap in for this wild ride. Without further ado, here's Sammy and Clay.
Well, here it is, the end of day one.
Is it day one?
Day one for us.
Feels like day 100.
For you.
I am so excited to have these characters with us right now. We have the senior level, executive level, Hurricane Jose Ortega from My Father Cigars, rocking his Fonseca shirt, Surrogates Dan, the sexy, beautiful, bald beast, and of course, the maniac himself, Casey Johnson, the gentleman from Tatuaje Cigars, and of course, La Tillier.
Thanks for having us.
Did I say all that right the right way? Did I get it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. 100%.
Wow.
That sounded good.
Sounded all right.
I love
Good
it,
work.
baby.
Yeah.
Guys, we are so humbled that you're participating in this next future version of the Cigar Lockdown, the AKA the Unlocked Show, as we all become unlocked. And having Tatuaje Cigars and My Father Cigars as a part of this journey has been incredible. Of course, you know, knowing that supply chain issues are so wacky and that you guys are in such high demand with both of your brands being so popular, we are so humbled that you guys chose to participate. Amazing. And of course, all in
Very
support
happy.
of brick and mortar retail.
Absolutely.
That's what it's all
Yes,
about,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
And Hurricane, you specifically, I know that you know this and I know that you bang this drum because you're out in the streets as much as anybody that I know, brother.
100%. Listen, it's all about what we can do. At the end of the day, if the brick and mortars are successful, we'll always be successful. So, and at the end of, you know, they're our partners. We want to help them out as much as we can. And as difficult as it has been right now to just keep the supply flowing,
Yeah.
I think we're doing a pretty good job from what the retailers are telling me. So, hey, we're going to keep doing it. That's what we do.
No doubt, baby.
Listen, what I know about the three of you, the passion you guys have for this business. Listen, I've told you this before, one of the best salesmen in this entire industry right there.
Absolutely.
Right, because you
Thank
have
you.
the passion. It's not just
Thank
about
you.
sales. It's
Thank you.
like I watch you and you at events. It's like, wow, it's fantastic.
Well, you know what it is? It's when you love what you're doing, it's not work.
It's not
You know
work.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It's easy to convey the love and passion that we have for this cigar
Yeah.
to the customers. And at the end of the day, they're always going to buy. Not
Yeah.
because we're pushing them for it, but because they
100%,
see it. They feel it. I mean, these guys that I'm... By the way, I'm buying this sofa after we're done. 'Cause you took the three biggest guy in the industry probably. And
They got cinder blocks underneath
Yeah.
this thing.
And-
And we have room.
somehow this
It's
thing is
amazing.
holding. Yeah, it's amazing. But you know, we're passionate people. I mean, listen, you listen, you sit down to listen to Dan talk, and hell, he can sell me a ice. I don't give a shit.
Ice
Whatever,
to
it doesn't matter.
It's not just about sales, because it's about telling stories. I mean, that's what you guys do here, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
that's what
Yeah.
we do when we're out on the road and we're selling, and when we're on our booth selling. I say selling, but selling to me is telling stories. Selling to Jose might be something different, and Casey something different.
Right.
We all kind of come at it from different angles, but we like that education piece. If you don't know what you're smoking, right?
That's
You're
that
probably
piece.
not going to come back
Yeah.
for it.
That's that
It's-
piece you talk about education and education to the end consumer and to the brick and mortar, so they can better sell you.
No, listen, it's about taking the time to learn what their needs are, and pairing a cigar that you make to what they want, what they're in the mood for at that moment, and that's why I think everything that we make is very successful. And I mean, both of us right here. I mean, when I say both of us, I mean the companies. At the end of the day, we've been blessed that we you know what we're smoking and sharing with people is made by My Father Cigars, Pepin Garcia, Jaime, Johnny, and you know Pete Johnson. So I
Designed by
mean,
Pete,
you got some individuals here that just when they sit down and they come up with these cigars, hell, we're just blessed that we're the ones out there, you know, representing it. So
Listen, we're
very happy.
gonna fluff your egos a bit because when people see this pack and they see these two brands in this pack, I say it's a no-brainer. We and you know, because you do have to pitch a pack. We still have to explain who's in the pack, and
Right.
Tatuaje and My Father in the pack. It's it makes our jobs a lot easier because
Well, we're blessed to be part of it. So.
well, give us a few hours.
Yeah,
These
right.
two idiots.
Dude, you guys are really next level. And I remember early on, because I've been in this business for a minute, when your brother was walking around the trade show floor with unbanded cigars trying to figure things out.
Right.
And I remember, when Yanni and Jaime and Pepin came on the scene here in North America, and how different the brand was now. And Jose, look, man, I'm gonna fluff your ego big time, bro, because I've known you since old school. We're going Puros Indios days.
Yeah.
Oh, there it was.
There it was.
No, we're going old school, man. 1995. When that fucking Chief came out, and it was this big, and I was like, I'm gonna smoke that thing. And Jose was like, oh yeah, I'll smoke it, bro. Yeah. Go ahead, kid. But what you guys have done with these brands and the level that your brands are on, right? Like Flor de las Antillas and winning the #1 cigar in the world, and then taking the brand to a whole nother level and continuing to innovate. We see Fonseca, and we're talking about a brand and has the legacy of Fonseca, and then you guys making the brand of Fonseca is taking things to a whole nother level. The innovation
absolutely.
and the quality, bro. This cigar is fire, dude.
Yeah. Well, listen, we were actually blessed that listen, you have the Cuban version, you have the Casadas, and they did a phenomenal job with the brand. And then we had the opportunity to buy the brand, and in doing so, we wanted to do something different, right? We wanted basically to do the My Father version of what the Cuban Fonseca would be. And what Pepin and Jaime have done with that blend is just phenomenal. It's medium bodied. It's not overly spicy. It's rich. Not it's very creamy. Not too chocolatey. Not overly sweet. And what I like is everybody just loves the cigar. I mean, this is when I look at this and I compare it to Flor de las Antillas when it was #1 cigar of the year in 2012. The acceptance of this cigar has been much better than that cigar was. So who knows? Maybe we're looking at another #1. I don't know.
I hope so.
From my
I
lips
hope
to
so,
God's
too.
ears,
You
brother.
100% Garcia tobacco.
That's
Oh,
right.
100,
That's
yeah,
what I was gonna bring up,
100%.
even the wrapper.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
that's-
it's a Nicaraguan grown. It's actually a shade grown Nicaraguan Corojo 99 with all Nicaraguan fillers and binders. So it's coming out of Namanji, same farms where we grew Flor de las Antillas.
yeah.
So again, like Flor de las Antillas, it's all Nicaraguan tobacco. So it's out of our farms. So. Listen, we're excited. We're excited.
I mean, I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Well, how you're smoking it now? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
that's
I don't have
okay.
to sell you on it.
You're a road warrior. I mean, you're a road warrior.
Yeah.
You're in the top 10, mental patient category running around this country. Are you back out again?
Brother, I was on lockdown for about a
I
year
know.
and 6 months, which I jokingly told my wife the other day. I said, I'm never going to a zoo again. I said, now I understand what it feels like, what that lion or tiger that's caged up
Yeah.
feels like.
Yeah.
They were taken from the wild where they can do whatever, get put into a cage, and they're locked down. That was me for a year and 6 months. So to answer your question, absolutely I'm back
Yeah.
on the road. I mean, I'm setting up events already as we were speaking today on the on the floor. I mean, I'm telling people
He's
they're-
getting kicked out of the office. That's what's
wow,
happening.
That's what's happening.
Don't let him fool you.
no one can stand me at that. But I understand why, because I'm frustrated. I'm dying there. Are you kidding me?
That would have been a great.
Oh, yeah, we know.
That would have been a great lockdown show of your own, Hurricane Lockdown.
Oh,
Hurricane.
I can't
Yeah,
lock
I like
this down.
that.
Kidding me? Okay.
You guys you bring such a different flavor to the premium cigar game, man. And Casey, Dan, we've known each other for a long, long time.
Absolutely.
And you guys have done some really interesting, fun things. And this Cabaguan,
We're not going to mention those.
we're not going to talk about. We're not talking about any
Oh,
of
you
that.
mean
We're not talking
cigars,
about
okay.
any of that. Yeah, we're going to stick with the cigars here, baby. But the Cabaguan is such a fantastic, one of my favorite cigars to pick up. And the Circuits brand that we smoked at the TAA together. I mean, so many fun little projects. And of course, I always get excited when Jaime comes to me and gives me some naked cigar, and I don't know what it is. And I'm excited to taste it. Or Pete shows up and he reaches into his backpack and he pulls out first the bottle of bourbon, then the bottle of scotch, explains where he was and what he was doing, and tells me what a great deal he got. And then we go into the cigar that I'm about to smoke. But the times that we've shared with each other, how was it for you guys, right? We talk about the zoo. How was it for you guys, right? You're planning, you're getting ready, right? We're going to have a great year, and then the world stops, right?
Yeah.
And then you
Tell
got
them about our last trip was
Yeah.
the beginning of it
Yeah, I was in Spokane with you, and
Yeah.
I worked my way back east. Ended up with Dan.
He flew into Columbus, and we drove to St. Louis for an
Yeah.
event. And the day before, we had a day to mess around, so we went down to Cincinnati and visited some accounts, and everybody was talking about, oh, can't do this, can't do that, like just all of a sudden, right?
Right.
And you had a glimpse of it, but we're like, no, we're going to St. Louis tomorrow, right? And we got calls from the account, are we still doing the event? And it's like, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
if
we'll
we
be
can do
there.
it, we're gonna, because we were driving over. I was driving us over from Columbus, and I'm like, and I remember in the car we're listening to the news, and it's like, holy crap, what's going on? I mean, the world has changed.
Right.
You ended up jumping a flight halfway back because I'm like, I don't want you to get stuck.
Yeah.
Right. So
Spent the night in St. Louis and flew back early.
You were home for, because I talked to you multiple times.
Yeah.
In Maine for how long?
Oh, too long.
and then there was that.
But the pictures that you post online
Yeah.
are amazing.
It's out of boredom, man.
I'm glad.
I had to walk the
I'm
hill.
glad you brought that up because I was going to tell the world what you didn't know is during COVID, this gentleman over here, that the artistic side of him just came out.
Right?
I mean, it's like a professional photographer.
Seriously.
I mean, I heard National Geographic was calling me by some of those pics.
I called Glenn. I was like, where does Casey Johnson live exactly?
Right.
Because we got to go visit. It is beautiful.
It's the most
Yeah,
exotic
it's-
pictures I've ever seen.
it's kinda
I
cool.
wanted to be there.
It's kind of weird because I walked up to the hill. It's about a 2.5 mile walk. Try to keep this COVID weight down, right? And
I didn't walk
I would go up to
2.5
this
miles.
blueberry hill, and actually the guy stopped me from shooting pictures there because too many people were following and showing up. Because COVID, right? Everybody had nothing to do.
Yeah.
So he just said, "Hey, guy," because I was going down in and taking photos of bourbon and stuff on sunsets. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And what kind of a wacky feeling is it, right? Coming out of COVID, being unlocked, hence the Unlocked show.
Right.
And looking at our October this year. Looking at October this year and thinking to yourself, because we know this is still going on, right? People have been vaccinated. Everybody's being careful. There's hand sanitizer all over the place. I get it. We've got to be cognizant. But there's this happiness, right, on the trade show floor that you feel.
Yeah.
And it's not the same show we're used to.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody's happy. They feel chill. They're happy to be around each other. You know, I think that everybody's writing good business here at the show.
Yeah.
But then looking into October and saying, all right, whoa, oh my God, we got to be up in PA. Wait a minute, the TAA is happening again. I can't wait to be back at Casa de Campo with you fucking crazy fuckers drinking that beautiful Bordeaux that we found.
Get the golf carts ready, baby.
That's right, baby.
That's all I'm thinking.
You know, though, it's all about, you know, I miss the hugs and the handshakes.
Yeah.
This industry is unlike any other, and it's good to be back. It really is. It's good to see people. Don't miss the airports. I thought I was gonna. I drove
I
through.
told you.
Right.
'Cause
I
would send him
honestly-
pictures, and he like, oh, I missed the airport.
It was like riding a bike though. Like
Serious. Portland,
in
Maine.
line, what group am I?
Yeah.
No, the Portland Jetport's an hour from me. I drove down, drove through the airport just to go, I miss you. And then I got on the first airplane. I was like, oh, the
Did
grind.
we start all the shaming, or is the shaming started yet? Not really, because it's a little weird, right?
Well, Shorty hooked me up with a photo of the first one. He said, this guy's not wearing shoes on the plane.
No, I had it. I had it on the way from on my leg from Phoenix over here. Bulkhead. I was back in the exit row because better room. Bulkhead. Feet straight up in the air, like the whole way up. Bare feet, just bare ass toes, like
Just
crossing them.
toe
Like
jams
what's falling
stankin'.
out of those toes? That's disgusting.
I don't get any of that. I came in first class. So
Oh, baby! First class
I got to mess with it.
Hey,
no, listen.
I had
Think
on the
about
first
how
leg,
many
there was no
airline
chance
miles
on the
somebody
second leg.
gets. Right? Somebody gets a ton of airline miles when he puts his boat on a credit card.
Oh, there we go. my
it.
boat had to come up. But listen, I got to tell you, back to his point, it was amazing to see how many people were running up to you, just giving you the biggest hug and the biggest kiss, and it's just that's the beautiful thing about this whole industry. What people don't understand, we're a brotherhood and a sisterhood, right?
Absolutely.
We joke with each other. We're not soft. We tell, we crack on each other and everything else. But at the end of the day, man, it's like you're seeing your big brother or your little brother, or and so forth. You just want to see each other again. And I think what's been great about this event, yes, sales have been great, but putting that aside, it's been getting back to seeing all those people that for a year and whatever, you haven't seen, and they just wanted to see you.
Yeah.
They wanted to hear your voice.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
not the same when you're doing it on the phone.
Nope.
It's
Nope.
in person. Wow, just it's almost nostalgic. You know what I mean? It was
is.
a beautiful thing.
And you care so much
Except
about
for
those
these
people.
guys, I didn't want to see them.
Yeah.
No,
We did retailer check-ins virtually. Of
course.
that was all you guys all did. We all did something virtually, right?
Yes.
To make ends meet. But I was gonna say, let me push back. I'm not pushing back. I want to add to like the conversation about now that we're back and all this stuff that we're feeling and seeing from people.
Yeah.
I just had this conversation before we came over with our friend from St. Louis, and I said, you know what? Last year was such a reset. I mean, we had a personal reset. We had a reset with nature, like
Yeah.
literally
about that,
everything.
bro?
But how many people, retailers included, they got through it. They made changes in their business. Some business models
Yes.
are different.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
that. Oh my God! This is awesome to see you guys again and all that stuff. We get all caught up in that, but at the same time, there's almost a more natural reaction to that handshake or that hug because gratefulness. That's what I mean by the reset.
Gratitude, brother.
It's like you started
Gratitude.
thinking about
Absolutely.
what was important in your life, what was important in your business, what was important about the hobby that you missed.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's sitting at home smoking. Oh, we're sitting together virtually herfing. It's
Yeah.
not the same.
Not even close.
No.
But you realized it because it was gone. Take anything away for a while, right? And then, oh my gosh, give it back, and you're like,
Yeah.
took it for granted.
Well, I
We
think
took travel for granted,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and
We
I
took
think
everything for
to
granted.
his
You
point,
know it. Sometimes it's almost a chore, right?
to his point,
But
I
you
think
love it.
Even some of the retailers realize, you know, and I mean this in the nicest possible way, but some of the retailers realize how much they missed that annoying rep that they didn't
Right.
want to see
Yeah,
coming through the
true.
door. All of a sudden,
I'm
the
one
guy
of them.
didn't. Well, I'm one of them too. They were afraid to see me.
Oh,
Sometimes.
boy.
You know, but I mean, sincerely, you know, they and I think vice versa. I mean, for us, it was just sometimes but man, you were just now you're just happy to see everyone. I think if anything else we leave from here is it's just how happy everyone is with each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that, my friend, is the best thing that could have happened. That could come out from this whole COVID craziness that
absolutely.
that we're having.
100%.
Yeah.
We made it out the other end, guys.
We did.
Yeah.
That's
Shows how
the
strong
key.
we are.
So we've got a little something that we've been doing. If you guys would reach into that turn of the century jar
I'm
there,
afraid of that jar.
grab yourself a
We
card.
took the rat out. It won't bite you.
We kept it PG. Everything's clean. A
Okay.
couple of questions for our brothers in arms here.
Jose, you're choosing first there.
Oh, thank
I
you.
go second.
Appreciate
I
you.
don't even want the leftovers.
Oh,
the
Javi,
blue- pick the
Javi
blue
got
one.
this one, but
You can pick another one then.
Pick another one, bro. Pick another one.
no, you're not changing that, buddy.
You planted this.
How would I
That is-
plant
You
that?
planted that.
If I had my choice to plant questions, these would be the three people I would have planted questions.
Wow.
All right.
It's
That's
about to get
perfect.
Casey?
real.
A favorite meal. Well, during the COVID time, I got to make breakfast every day for my kids and my wife, and it was
A lot of
really
Cocoa
pretty
Puffs.
cool. What?
Cocoa Puffs, he said.
No. Unfortunately, that's my wife. She's the cereal one.
Yeah.
No,
She's watching
no,
this.
it was cool because the kids knew what they wanted, and I became that cook again,
Nice.
and that's what I do.
I
And,
love that.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was a reset, and the creativity of cooking was part of that whole deal.
And
Love
Casey,
it.
Plus, I
that's-
made my maple syrup.
Oh, you made your maple syrup?
Yeah,
Oh shit, I might.
That's what
have
you
to-
do
go
in
to
Maine.
Costco.
I needed. It was so cold in Maine. I needed a place to smoke.
Yeah,
So
dude.
the Sugar House.
That's so cool.
Yeah, 3 gallons this
But
year.
bro, that's
deal.
such a big part of what we do, right? I mean, if you see up on the lockdown set, it says eat, drink, smoke, because it's such a big component of what we do. Whether it's coffee, whether it's scotch, whether it's bourbon, whether it's wine, we're into it.
Yeah.
And eating is such a big component as well. And sharing
Absolutely.
that time with your family and being able to create, spend that time, priceless.
Yeah, because I was that anti-Zoom guy. I was the one that didn't like it.
I know you did.
They
We
were on
talked
the-
about it one
these
day.
Guys, these guys are on the HERFs, Pete and Dan, and that's their element, right? I
Yeah.
get on there and go, It was kind of a grind for me.
No,
It's not easy.
I enjoyed it because it helped my sanity, man.
Yeah. You
I
won
wanted
a
to
lot
connect.
of them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I loved it. I was looking
You
for.
and Pete,
I started
man.
just jumping on everybody.
Yeah.
But it helped. It was not a replacement. There's
No,
just
no, I agree.
It's
At
like,
our
it's like
age,
putting a Band-Aid.
at our age, there's no living in that virtual world,
Yeah, no,
right?
no.
You know, I mean,
Maybe
I
your
mean
age,
it 'cause
everybody.
there's a younger crowd that they might be fine with that because they haven't experienced the other side.
All right, what you got there?
You-
Let's hear it.
I'm just gonna hold it up and you're gonna laugh.
Oh, boy. Good night, everybody.
She's playing in
Where
this
do we
facility,
start
right?
here?
She's playing here?
Your
Justin Bieber?
celebrity crush.
Yeah.
I'm a Deb head. Come on, man. Debbie Gibson.
Absolutely.
Hey,
So
everybody-
wait,
everybody did.
during
Everybody
during
liked that.
during the COVID lockdown, right? We got
Oh,
a
here we
cameo from Debbie Gibson to
Did
Dan
you
on his
really?
birthday.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got him a cameo?
Yeah.
The video's on my phone. I'll show
That
you
is
later.
so cool.
It was awesome because it was Dan, Reeve, Pete, and I were talking via text, and it's usually the four of us, and we kept him out, and we're like, Pete's like, well, I'll chip in, and you know how Pete is. I got it, and it was fun. It was hilarious, actually.
That is amazing.
starts out,
We gotta see that video.
It was hilarious.
I gotta see that.
We
Oh,
might
yeah.
have to take that snippet, put it on the lockdown.
Let's
We'll
try.
go-
Absolutely.
I think you guys need to see it. The world needs to see that.
And so in early August, she's gonna be here in the casino doing
Unreal.
a concert. For
So
a
cool.
week or two or whatever.
Yeah.
You can be here. You know, Clay and I are definitely going to sponsor your Debbie Gibson fanboy T-shirt.
Yeah, you're in
and
trouble
hat.
now.
We were talking about a surrogate. Dan loves Deb.
I'll buy the first box, you know that.
Wouldn't
I'll
it be
second that, but I want it signed.
All right, what you got there?
Mine is your dream car.
Oh,
Listen,
you have
I'm the Hurricane, right? So
Yeah, baby.
Lambo Huracan.
Oh,
I'm extremely happy with the one I have right now, but hey,
Lambo
listen,
Huracan.
and I'm humbled by the fact that I have one. But yeah, man, hey, come on, the Hurricane has to be in a Huracan. That's
Damn
just
right.
that's just how that works,
Absolutely.
bro.
I'm going to put a big 23 right on the license plate. You know what I'm talking
23%.
about.
Yep.
23%,
Oh, yeah.
baby.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, gentlemen, I really mean it when I say this, that we are so humbled to have you guys as a part of this and to have you as a part of our family.
Yeah.
And can't wait to travel the rest of the year with you guys and really get into the meat of both brands as we deep dive into the Unlocked show.
Nice.
And we go into this big show in November. It's going to be crazy. There's going to be some of Clay, Fancy Pants, Hollywood's A-list buddies, maybe floating around here tomorrow as a precursor to what's to come on the big
we have
show.
one guaranteed. He's fun.
Yeah.
He's good.
It's gonna
He's
be-
hang
Well,
out
wait a
back
minute.
here.
Hold up for a second. We're already here. You're done, dude.
I know. I'll just
Lock it
cancel
up.
him.
That's
Lock
it.
it up, right?
You'll
You got
love-
us.
You got to work on Debbie.
Oh,
Is that your wish, sir?
I'll fly to wherever the show is.
Debbie. Well, guys, we love you.
Love you
Thank
guys,
you.
bro.
Thank you
Thank you
very
for this
much.
delicious
Thank you for the
Fonseca
time.
cigar. We can't wait to get your cigars and put them into the packs, get them out into brick and mortar retail, and talk more about this incredible industry that we love so much.
congratulations to you guys on the show. This is
this is
phenomenal.
Thank you,
Thank
brother.
you.
And
brother.
I think I speak for all of us when we say we're blessed to be part of it, and thank you for the invitation.
It's our pleasure, guys.
We wouldn't have missed it for the world.
Thank you, brother.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. Thanks
All
for
right.
being on.
Thank you.
Thank you, baby.